Jack White has been married to musician Olivia Jean since 2022. Find out more about his talented spouse below and their on-stage wedding. Jack White is an incredible musician and a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee, but he is not the only talent in his household. The 50-year-old is happily married to Olivia Jean, 35, and he created a viral moment when he proposed mid-performance and then married her on stage moments later in 2022. The couple first met in 2009 when she signed to his record label, Third Man Records, but it wasn't until 2014 that they began a romantic relationship. "We were just really good friends," she told the New York Times in July 2022. "You have to know that you can be friends for a while before you can date. It wasn't really a transition, it was more, okay, this is happening, more like a continuation." Jack and Olivia Jean married in 2022. Olivia Jean is Jack's third wife. He married his The White Stripes bandmate and drummer, Meg White, in 1996, and they divorced in 2000. His second wife was model and singer Karen Elson, whom he wed in 2005 before they announced their separation in 2011, with their divorce official in 2013. They have two children, Scarlett Teresa White and Henry Lee White. Find out more about Jack White's third wife, Olivia Jean, below. Olivia Jean can play several guitars and other instruments. She's a multi-instrumentalist. Not only is Olivia Jean a singer and songwriter, but she also plays multiple instruments after receiving her first guitar from her aunt for her 7th birthday. She now plays a variety of guitars, including the Fender American Professional Jazzmaster and Gretsch George Harrison Duo Jet, drums, piano, and bass. Olivia Jean's first concert was the White Stripes. The White Stripes were her first concert in 2003. When Olivia Jean was 13, she attended her first music concert at Detroit's Masonic Temple, and it was none other than the White Stripes. "My mom loved it," she told the Huffington Post in 2014. "When I started taking music a little bit more seriously, I don't think my parents knew my intentions were to try to make a career out of it. So when I became more obsessed with the music, they would get kind of frustrated with me playing all the time, but they were always supportive." Olivia Jean has impeccable style. She has incredible style. One look at Olivia Jean's Instagram and you can see that she has great style with a penchant for leather and bold patterns. She's also been rocking winged eyeliner since she was a child and has mastered the perfect cat eye. "The cat eyes I've had since I got my first eyeliner. I think I was 11 when I first colored my hair black and started wearing heavy makeup. My mom would say I looked spooky and I'd say, 'Thank you, that's what I'm going for,'" she told Vogue in 2023. "Later when I was 16, I went to cosmetology school. It was one through my school, so it was not very high-end, and our textbooks were from the 70s, so we were learning all the hairstyles from the 60s. All of us in my cosmetology school had giant bouffants, and it just became a part of me." Olivia Jean and Jack have collaborated on several projects. She collaborated with Olivia Jean and Jack were collaborators long before they became husband and wife. They met when she was 19 after he received her demo, and he invited her to his Third Man Records record label. After forming an all-female goth garage band called the Black Bells, Jack produced their first single and their 2011 self-titled debut album. Since then, they have collaborated many times, with Olivia Jean playing on several of Jack's solo albums and appearing in his music videos. Jack also produced her 2014 solo debut album, Bathtub Love Killings. Jack proposed and married Olivia Jean on stage in 2022. She got engaged and married Jack White on stage. On April 8, 2022, Jack created a viral moment when he not only proposed to Olivia Jean on stage during his performance at Detroit's Masonic Temple, the venue where she saw the White Stripes for the first time 19 years prior, but they got married on stage too. Jack invited his then-girlfriend on stage to perform a rendition of the White Stripes' song Hotel Yorba and popped the question right before he sang the lyrics "Let's Get Married." A tearful Olivia Jean immediately said, "Yes," and after finishing the song, the newly engaged couple disappeared off stage before returning for the encore, where they tied the knot in front of Jack's mom, Olivia Jean's dad, and the elated crowd. The ceremony was officiated by Third Man Records co-founder Ben Swank, and the bass players from their respective bands served as best man and maid of honor.